What's up, guys? It's your boy Marcus here, back for another video on Spiritual Academy, and today we're gonna be talking about predictive programming. Alright, y'all, so this is something that we've been peeping for a long time. The Simpsons especially, I would say they really was mainstream when it came to actually having these predictions, and they had predictions years, decades ahead of time, right? Shit that happened like it's happening now, things that's happening and coming to fruition now about Trump becoming president. You know, he became president in 2016, but inauguration I think was 2017. But yeah, he became president. But you know, predictive programming is something they always do. They put it in kid shows, okay? They put it in movies, especially the Super Bowl commercials. I was talking about this on Christie's Live, and I remember she was like, yo, I can't wait for you to post a video about this. That's gonna be interesting, right? But I'm gonna show a couple of things, right, that we can think of. Because predictive programming is everywhere, right? It's short and shows, you know what I'm saying? Listen, the shows really show you the most spiritual things. I always reference this, but Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? That really shows, like, think of the Fire Nation as like the government, right? People trying to control the shit. It's all about control. It's all about fire. It's all about, you know, we stay hungry now. But yeah, I feel like they picture the Fire Nation as the government. Picture the Fire Nation as the higher ups that's in control of what they are in control of, right? Because at the end of the day, they don't have that much control. But the thing is that that's what they do. They predict the program. They show you in the movies, right? Avatar 2, clear example, right? I haven't even watched that yet, but that just from what already, because Avatar, the original Avatar, already showed you what's going on, right? That we as souls come into the Avatar, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like that shit, like a video game. You can play, you can run around, pick your character, your family, like that shit is wild. But it just lets you know that they have plenty of things. It's even commercials out there that have like oddly spiritual like things on top of them, right? Predictive programming is used to tell people, because at the end of the day, they have to tell the people, right? But they choose how they tell. Okay, shit, we have a world war over here, right? We got this over there, right? And in The Simpsons, I'll pop it up right here. In The Simpsons, you could see the war in Ukraine, right? That happened years before the fact. But they was like, yeah, this here, oh, it's a war, right? I think it was a flashback in the Simpsons episode or whatever, and they was showing the Ukraine flag. And don't even get me started, right? That's just one of the main ones. You can even go when they talk about 9/11, 911. I just say that when they talk about 911, right? They literally have the Simpsons are one of the things that it's not. Oh, the creative shows. No, understand. The creative shows work for these people, right? And they put certain shit in the movies, the TV shows, and all the shit, right? Because that's just what they do, right? That's exactly what they do, right? Because they have to tell the people beforehand, right? Super Bowl commercials, okay? Super Bowl commercials, right? That's one example, all right? They do this a lot in Super Bowl commercials because people are watching. It's so many people, right? And what they do is they push a certain agenda. They push a certain agenda. Okay, boom. We know this shit is about to happen. It's about to pop off. We're already planning this, right? They're just planning a road. That's at the end of the day. They're just planning a road, right? But they like be like, okay, boom. We'll do this right here. We're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. Let's throw this in the commercial. Let's throw this, right? I seen a commercial where I think it was the Hollywood sign commercial. Y'all remember that? I might throw a picture here. But it was the Hollywood sign commercial where they went in. She was like, oh yeah, this is what we do to TV. We make you laugh, make you go through emotions, right? To make your brain smush, so you won't be able to think for yourself. Right? And they was like, oh yeah, and they're all just, yeah, we have comedians. Even Dave Chappelle said it. No, who was that? Was that Dave Chappelle? I think that was either one other comedians was like, yo, we especially Jim Carrey. Don't get me started, Jim Carrey. Oh my gosh. But these comedians know, because they're used to right, make you laugh and make you do certain things, right? because it's all about the mind. If somebody can see past you, if somebody can actually like be aware, like us, the spiritual community that's becoming more aware of what's going on around us, right? So it's like, boom, okay, we people like, wait a minute, he literally exposed me. It's like we could talk about so many shit that even some artists that predicted programming, Prince, before the turn of the century was just like, it's okay to use a computer, but don't let the computer use you, because he knew that's what was happening. That's still what was happening. You think, oh, let me just hop on the computer for right now. Let's do this, let's do that, right? But even me, at times it's like, I was on a laptop playing with my cousin or whatever, and it was just like, okay, boom, today, let's chill, play with my cousin, enjoy times. I never don't come over here that much. I don't play games at all. I don't watch TV at all. If I'm by myself, let's enjoy some time today, right? But it's just like, I had the intentions of, nah, bro, today let's just have fun. Let's do this, let's do that. I feel like occasionally it's okay. But the thing is with that, y'all, is when we do it occasionally, don't just be like, oh yeah, I just hop on for a few minutes. Have an intention of why you're hopping on for them. What are you gonna be doing? All that shit, because they'll create an intention for you and they project that shit. And this is how they catch certain people in the programming, because they let you know. And then even when we talk about 2020, when that hit, right? We ain't gonna speak of it, but when that hits, early 2020, and everybody had to stay home or whatever. That was crazy, because really that was literally like, that was a blessing for me. That was a blessing for me. She was like, I was like, because at the time I was still unawakened. It was 2019 when I awakened, but I was like, no, wasn't ready. I was still trying to hold on to cling on 12 o'clock, cling on, okay, to the old ways of doing things, the old life, the old mentality, the old shit that had to fall away. So 2020, right? 2020 started, and shit was shaking. It was just shaking me down to the core, right? Because they put everybody in a space where you can't run from yourself anymore. Right, basically, you can't run from yourself anymore, because lots of people get out and they do shit so much. They moving, girl, I gotta work, I got that, because they manipulate and over control their outer sources by doing too much, so they won't focus on the inside. This is what they do. It's facts. Oh girl, I got this. Oh my god, I gotta clean that ketchup, right? Because what they doing is that they're and I heard something from Feel Good. Okay, Feel Good said this. He was like, a lot of people are control freaks, okay, because they're what is it? I can't even wear it right now, spirit. But they're overusing their free will by trying to use outer sources or outside experiences to basically keep them occupied mentally, so they won't have to deal with the pain, the trauma, the hurt, right, all the sadness, all the shit that you have to process, because that's how people just break the fuck down, because they don't know how to deal with it. And this is how they play on us, because they know we're still in trauma. They know we're still living in trauma. They know we're still living in these energies. And it's like, boom, shit, like, okay, how can we manipulate the people? Let's start the show. Let's just boost the views on this bitch, right? Let's just boost the views on that bitch and just be like, okay, boom, Empire. Oh my God, it has millions. Oh my God, and they just so fire. I love it. And it's music, right? Great show. Not hate it, right? I watched it for the 3rd season, right? But they use it to predict the program. Because like, okay, it's a black family. Let's make this black family popular, right? But with everything, they like, oh, to make it more realistic, they have problems and they have their own things going, right? Because they try to portray, all they're doing 9 times out of 10, in some of these black shows, are portraying our own shit that we're not able to like heal and we're not able to look at. So they project their family TV shows, right? Moesha, Brandy, and all the shows in the 90s black sitcoms, you know what I'm saying? They project it, and the song was good, right? But they're projecting. They're literally showing you how to deal with emotions, how to deal with something. And some people learn, right? Some of us do learn, some of us who are awake, and some of us who are not awake. But we learn in different increments. But the thing is they project this image of, oh, this, right? this is what's going on. But they're projecting back to you shit that you haven't took the time to heal. Right? TV, all this other shit are distractions. Right? They can't say, oh, they're not forcing you, okay? They're not forcing you to go grab a TV. They're not forcing you to go to a movie theater and watch a 2-hour, 3-hour long movie. They're not forcing. That's the shit. Okay? Because people are, thank you, Spirit. The word was feel good was like, you are abusing your free will by outsourcing these experiences that's outside of you. Okay? Because everything comes from within. So if you're in that state, it's easy, it's simple to create experiences on that same vibration. Simple to create things. Oh girl, yeah, I'm going to get my nails done. Oh yeah, we're going to the club, right? Because this is what they're in. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But people use these things, okay, the cabal use predictive programming to show you, to reflect, right? They do this shit in TV shows all the time. But it just let you know that let us know that we're most of our people are in an unhealed state, because the TV and all this shit plays on their trauma, it plays on their pain, it plays on, and this is why you have people just breaking down because, oh my god, that movie was so good, right? Emotionally manipulating you, right? To keep you stuck in that lower vibration, to keep you stuck in that trauma, right? That's all that shit is. In predictive programming, they show you, basically showing you shit that's happening in the real world before time. They're letting you know, and they're getting away. They're getting away with doing it because the thing is, the rule is they have to let us know, right? But it's up to us. They know we're not, you know what I'm saying? They know most of us, the 90%, right? I don't even know what percent we are. About 10%, I say. The 90%, the majority of the human populace right now are unaware, and they play on that so much because they know, okay, yeah, we gonna put this here, put this there, right? They ain't gonna see. I mean, they telling you before that shit happen, but it's just people are so distracted by they're overstimulated by the TVs, the movies, and all this other shit, because that's the society nowadays. Overstimulation, right? You go to the movie, ooh, they got popcorn, they got candy, oh my god, they got this over going on. Black girls event down the street. We gotta go. Well, yeah, we can fly, right? They have all these distractions, right? Not saying there's nothing wrong with doing that if you have an intention behind it. Oh shit, let me go on a cruise. I need a little break, vacation, spiritual break. Let me just enjoy myself, right? But most people don't do it out of, oh yeah, vacation, right? But they do it subconsciously to distract themselves from what's going on. People do it in bad ways, smoking, drinking. They do it all the time to block out the pain of you not dealing with you. Facts. But then that's, I'm not gonna make it too long, but predictive programming, they show all the time, Super Bowl commercials especially, they show you what's happening in this real world, what's really happening in the spiritual realm that's affecting this realm, because the veil is lifted, we're elevating, okay, the shift is here. So it's people's time to choose, and most of the majority is going to choose to keep stuck and stay in this system that's dying off, right? And the most of us who are aware, who are actually trying to better ourselves, who are actually trying to heal, have a chance to ascend to 5D Earth, to where that shit is paradise, heaven on earth. And that's just the thing, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and subscribe. Again, my name is Marcus. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Spiritual Academy. I'm out of here. Peace.